words have changed the world.
Hello, and welcome back to the world of assassination and the trending contracts. And today's contract, the talented Mr. Reaper, set in Mendoza, and the contract ID is up on the screen now for anyone who wishes to have a crack at it, and has been supplied to us today courtesy of Ingenious Envoy. So, moving on to our briefing, short and sweet, my favourite mission story. So moving on to our targets, and today we have 5 of them, with no stipulations on how we dispatch them, or what we wear whilst we do so we have a free map. So for today's challenge, we'll be starting as the waiter, and we're going to be bringing with us a vial of lethal poison and our silenced pistol. So, right from the start and off the bat, we are going to leave the bar, make our way to the corner of the room, and in the storage room here we will find a bottle of Pinot Noir, and if we're quick enough we can beat the other guy back to our position here. We're going to place our bottle, take our position, and then poison the glass on the counter. And if you look up the stairs, you can see our first target is arriving now, along with Diana. And we are going to offer her a drink of wine. Now, she'll only drink the Pinot Noir, so it's lucky that we have a bottle.
A glass of red, please.
Certainly, ma'am. You should try this. Yes, ma'am. I managed to find a bottle of our 2006 Pinot Noir, inspired by wines from the Our Valley. Medium-bodied and fruit-forward, with an aroma of cherries and raspberry. It's to die for.
Pinot, you say? Maybe just one glass. Need to keep my wits about. What?
So, that's Tamara dealt with. Now, next up we have 4 bodyguards, all to be dealt with. So what we're going to do is make our way out onto the balcony area here, and we should find this gentleman not feeling too well. We're going to render him unconscious and hide him in the crate provided, and you'll notice there's a footlocker next to it. And what we're going to do is avoid that enforcer over there, and we're heading around now towards the reception area, where we will encounter a number of our targets. One is just up ahead of us on the left, and one on the right. So if we look to our right, there should be a lady just coming out of the building, and once she goes past, we're going to very quickly drop our silenced pistol on the floor. That is quite a wrench. I don't like letting go of my golden pistol. So we're going to quickly grab a bottle of wine from one of the tables anywhere around and throw that just behind the target at the top of the stairs. That will get his attention, and he will spot our gun, and he will very, very kindly take it to the footlocker just past the tasting room here, and at that point we can retrieve it after we pry it from his cold dead fingers. So he's going to make his way through the tasting room. Here he comes, and all we're going to do is bonk him over the head with our bottle here, retrieve our gun, collect the gun that he drops as well. We're going to take his outfit so that we can open carry our weapons, and we're going to dump our target here just over the balcony. We don't want to get too close to the bench just to our right, as there is a camera on those stairs. So we want to avoid the camera with the bodies. So once target 1 has been disposed of, we can make our way back into the tasting room. We're going to drop our gun in front of our next target, and again he will pick it up and he will bring it over to the weapons locker, and we will be waiting for him with our special unbreakable bottle here. I think I managed to clonk all of the guards around the head with the same bottle, without breaking it. So it's lucky we're not launching any ships. So once our target is unconscious, all we have to do is dump him over the balcony right next to his colleague. There we go. So that's 3 targets down, 2 more to go, and our last 2 are in the building, and the first is the gentleman we mentioned earlier just inside the doors. So again, we're just going to drop the gun right in his line of sight. We want to move quite a distance away. This guy is a little bit glitchy, and if we are too close, he will pick the gun up but won't move. He will actually even drop the gun until we move a safe distance away. So we're going to wait for him over by the tasting room, and he will be here rather shortly. And all we're going to do is exactly what we've done before for the last 2 guards, which is casually walk up behind him, clout him round the back of the head with our unbreakable bottle, and then drop him onto the stairs below along with his colleagues. So we're getting a nice little pile of bodyguards down here now. His landing wasn't so easy. It looked quite rough to me. So again, we're just going to collect up everything that the guard has dropped. This guard even has an invitation. Ooh, it's lucky for him. So all we have to do now is move on to our final target, who is upstairs on the barbecue area or the dining area. He stood right here. And those of you who know my channel must be thinking, why did I not blow him up? And the simple answer is it's too high risk of killing non-targets. So we're going to stick to the method we've been using the whole time for this particular challenge or contract. And we're just going to wait outside of the tasting room once again for our final target to arrive, and once again utilizing this rather sturdy bottle, we can then get in behind our target and clout him round the bonds. There we go. So, oh, he had a silence pistol, very nice. I've got one already and mine's golden. So you can go and join your friends on their extended break on the stairwell, and we can then make good our escape. So the nearest safe exit is the Grapefield exit, but if we travel just that little bit further, we have a much safer exit, which is the newly added car up at the start of the mission, up by the observation point. So we're going to run all the way there. You can go for the Grapefield exit if you wish, but I believe there may be an enforcer. There's definitely a guard facing the exit. I just can't remember which outfits he's an enforcer to. So there we go, one more trending contract taken care of. We have confirmation our targets were eliminated according to plan, and we get our Silent Assassin rating. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.